Snickers.
Yep.
And a sugar cookie.
Does it taste good though?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's get started. We need 1 stick, which is half a cup of melted butter. And I had to go get the scissors so I can open up the packet. Plugging in my mixer. Cutting open the packet of Betty Crocker sugar cookie mix. Pouring it in the mixer. And the directions for each bag that comes in this box of mixes for the sugar cookies calls for the half a cup of butter there and 1 egg. And I'm using a large egg and I'm using unsalted butter. There's that butter. And here's the egg. I'm going to put the egg in first and I'm going to mix it a little bit because I don't want to put the egg in there and then the butter, which is still a little warm because it's just been melted. Because if you put it in there right away, the egg and the butter that's still warm, the warm butter might cook the egg and we don't want that to happen. So let's mix this egg in there a little bit before we add the butter. And per the instructions, that's all it calls for is the butter and the egg. But I'm going to add some vanilla. You don't have to add the vanilla, but I always like to, when I'm baking, add some kind of flavor to the batter. I think that enhances the end product. Getting all that butter out of there. Now let's go ahead and incorporate this a little bit more by mixing the batter up a little bit more. And here's the vanilla. I love the vanilla. I get this from Costco. And I always shake it up before I use it to reincorporate the ingredients because it sits on the shelf for a while and the ingredients may come apart or whatever. So there's 2 tablespoons of vanilla. And again, that's just my preference to add that. You don't have to. Now let's mix all this together. And when you're using, this is a KA stand mixer, every so often you need to stop and scrape the sides and the bottom to make sure everything's getting incorporated. I didn't show that here, trying to make this video short, but I did do that a couple times. Now I went and I have my scoop that I'm going to use to scoop out the cookie dough. And the cookie I'm going to show myself baking today is one that I'm going to use some Snickers. There's a regular size Snickers candy bar. I'm going to cut it up into 4 pieces and I put one of the pieces into the inside of this sugar cookie. And when I made these cookies, I made just a regular sugar cookie. I made the one I'm showing you here with the 1/4 of a Snicker candy bar in there. And I also used some cinnamon sugar by McCormick's and rolled the sugar cookie dough in that. And that was a very, very quick and easy shortcut to get a snickerdoodle. So here I am making a little hole to put the 1/4 of a Snickers candy bar piece in there. Now I'm going to close it up a little bit. And I do like cooking with candy and other ingredients. I very rarely stick to the recipe that's listed on the boxes or bags of the mixes I use because I like putting my own twist on things in the kitchen while I'm baking. Okay, taking it to the stove. And it does show that you need to bake it for 12 to 14 minutes. Now I'm coming back. Here's the end product. And I took a sample and it tasted so good. And I'm not a sugar cookie fan by any means, but this was so delicious and I kept eating little pieces. There's the part where the Snickers is. I put it in the center and I actually let my little brother eat it because he likes this more than me and he loved them. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Happy baking with Buffy.